Good morning, saints and friends. Minister Alicia Hardy here. This morning I do have a message and word from the Lord. Um, I was a little bit hesitant to release it because usually I would say that I'm a gentle voice, an encouraging voice, but the Lord said not this time. This word from the Lord today should confront us. And it is about our heart posture when it comes to the things that we have been praying for. Are we asking in faith, or are we asking in discontent, in grievance and in complaint? And I want to read for you in St. John, the 5th chapter, a very familiar story about the lame man that had been laying at the pool of Bethsaida 38 years. In the 6th verse, when Jesus saw him lie, and knew that he had been long time in that case, he saith unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. And as many times as I've heard this scripture preached, and I've read it myself, oftentimes I approach it with some level of pity in my heart for the man. But I'm going to read it to you in the way that the Lord gave it to me. His response. Jesus asked, Will thou be made whole? The impotent man answered, Sir, I have no man, when the water is troubled, to put me into the pool, but while I'm coming, another steppeth down before me. And I want to read for you a little further in this chapter, because in the 14th verse, it says, Afterward Jesus findeth him in the temple. This is the man after he has been healed by Jesus. He taketh up his bed and walk, right? Jesus runs into him again a little bit later in the temple, and he says to him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come upon thee. So as I read this and the Lord was speaking to me about it, he said this man for 38 years has been at this pool, surrounded by other impotent folk. There's a list. They were different people of different impairments. Some were blind and lame, withered, halt. And all of these people are there waiting for the moving of the water. This man had been there 38 years. That means that he has seen new people come with different ailments that have received the healing and have gone. Many people he have seen come and go in 38 years. So there's no one that will put you in the pool. No one hung around after they got a healing to then help you the next time the water was troubled. Had you become that hard-hearted, that discontented, that no one had befriended you to put you in the pool the next time. And I thank God for this revelation, because it helps me understand when I'm maybe counseling and praying with someone else about their condition, and you can feel that there's some discontent, so that their request is no more one that's done in humility and faith in God. Instead, you can tell that they're angry. They're angry with the Lord. And so now the physical infirmity has infiltrated the heart condition. And I think about the scripture that's in James, the 4th chapter, and I believe it's the 3rd verse. It says, Ye ask and receive not. Why? Because ye ask amiss. You ask wrong. Your request is faulty. You're not coming in the spirit of humility. A little further in that same James, the 4th chapter, it says, where is it? 6th verse. But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he said, God resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. So this is, I guess, my admonition for us as saints of God, that we don't stay in a position where we're asking God for something, but are we really expecting to receive? Because maybe we've been going through what we've gone through for so long that we really don't have faith that God can do it. And so then our prayer request is not really done from a place of, I know God can do this, but rather it's coming from a place of complaint and grief. Like you're calling to give a complaint to a business about not receiving your package yet, or not getting the service that you thought you would receive. And so now you're calling to complain. We should not be in that position with God. We should be in a loving relationship with God. That whatever it is that we've been going through, for however long we've been going through it, our heart will stay mendable. That we won't let a stony heart have set up in us, so that when God asks us, wilt thou be made whole? Our response will be, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, I know you can do this. And it won't be that we are complaining so much about what has gone right and what hasn't worked out well for us. So be encouraged by the word of the Lord. And even though it was not so comforting, but confrontational, it is still comforting the same, because when the word comes to correct us, then we should walk in that plain path and see the expected end that God does have for us. I love you all. Have a beautiful day.